My name is Smiley, and the name of the movement is Hit Town Records. I came up with the name Hit Town, me and my partner. Originally I was trying to do some shit called Fun House. And me and my mans was up there, we was chilling, we was vibing, I was making some beats, I used to try to make beats. And then we started thinking about shit, and then he was like, it gotta be like a town, bro, like a town. And I'm like, shit, alright. Like Hit Town, cause that's all we do, we gonna make hits. That gave us, to me, something that keep us on standards, you know what I'm saying? Like have a standard for, so Hit Town is everything that we do is gonna be a hit. Like we not gonna put out nothing unless it's a hit, you know what I mean? Like, and that's everything, cause we gonna eventually diversify ourselves into other things, but right now, it's all about putting out hits.
Oh yeah, that's stuff on them kids. Oh yeah, that's stuff on them kids.
The big cage.
This your boy Smiley in this beat.
Now it ain't hard to do what I do. 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 Now it ain't hard to do what I do. 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 I see them up before the sunrise, out to the late night. Know I gotta get it. Know I gotta get it. I'm out here every day and ain't no slow down. Know I gotta get it. Just know I gotta get it. I'm grinding, I'm hustling for my family, my crew. We pushing, and we making the moves. We stacking this paper on you. We whipping, we flipping, you know how we do.
Moving out with a hole and half. Niggas want a whole slab. Don't worry about it, tell them how to bag. I gotta get paid, bro. Straight drop for that green crop. We ain't fucking around with that flop. Got avenues on avenues. Talking revenue.
And I ain't trying to tell nobody out there how to live their life, but I know how I live mine. And every day a nigga I ain't in these streets, and every day you know my family count on me. Now it ain't hard to do what I do. 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 Now it ain't hard to do what I do. 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 See them here before the sunrise, out to the late night. Know I gotta get it. Know I gotta get it. I'm out here every day and ain't no slow down. Know I gotta get it. Just know I gotta get it. I'm grinding, I'm hustling for my family, my crew. We pushing, and we making the moves. We stacking this paper on you. We whipping, we flipping, you know how we do.
In the trap with a whole key, with about 50 pounds. In the trap with my OG, we got about 100 rounds. Counting money, then recount. Stacking hundreds like a damn mountain. Mama made the boy well round. Got 20 in and I'm still counting.
And I ain't trying to tell nobody out there how to live their life, but I know how I live mine. And every day a nigga I ain't in these streets, and every day you know my family count on me. Now it ain't hard to do what I do. 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 Now it ain't hard to do what I do. 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 See them here before the sunrise, out to the late night. Know I gotta get it. Know I gotta get it. I'm out here every day and ain't no slow down. Know I gotta get it. Just know I gotta get it. I'm grinding, I'm hustling for my family, my crew. We pushing, and we making the moves. We stacking this paper on you. We whipping, we flipping, you know how we do.
The hardest part is finding loyalty, trust with people, and learning the business. because you want to learn the business, but then there's so much disloyalty and so much crazy shit and petty shit. Like, it make you wonder, like, damn, okay, now they got you going in circles and shit, and that's like I think that's like bad, like, you know what I mean? Like, I think that's the worst part about it, is the people even too, like, close to you that's you think is on your team or think that's trying to help you. They ain't even trying to help you. Like, it's just you and whoever really believe, you know what I mean? And that's gonna be a small circle of people when it comes to the town, you know what I mean? The best part is, one part, okay, we got Hit Town Records and then we got Hit Town. And like both of those, Hit Town is where I can help artists that's in the same situation like I've been in or been doing, you know, giving them the advice, giving them the game, the real game, not the bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, telling them the truth, giving them the right services, not having them do something that wouldn't be beneficial, you know what I'm saying? So from that standpoint, that's what I like about that, because I get to interact with artists and it keep me like locked into what's going on. Hit Town Records is my love. That's just like, and you know what I mean? Like that's I love the music. You know what I mean? Win, lose, or draw, regardless of the money or how, if I got it, I ain't got it, I'm gonna always do it. And so that's, if you do something or you treat something in that manner, then you love it. I mean, that's why. You know what I mean? Because that's it. It ain't nothing else to it. I love what I do. I love making music. I love seeing people's emotions, whether it's 3, 100, 1,000, whatever, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter to me, because I do this regardless. I mean, locally, in my city, like, I mean, I would be biased in calling people. I mean, because, like, real life is like, shit, this is all people local. I mean, it's a lot of people I don't know. So just, I haven't heard all of the music, but my local people in my circle and the people that I watch and see what they doing, you know, I mean, people like Lawless. You know, that's a little homie from the crib. He focused, you know what I'm saying? Like, I name people that's focused, you know what I'm saying? Like, not to say anybody else is unfocused, but if you ain't in my radar or I haven't met you yet or I haven't heard your music yet, so this don't really kind of pertain to that. But the people I have heard, Lawless got a good record. AG's hot. Like, AG, to me, AG lyrically is kind of slept on. Original General, like, he slept on. Like, that's my nigga. And my nigga snapping.
Real rap, real talk. Yeah. AG, nigga.
Just look around. See the traces.
And next.
God save America.
These are my chronicles, bear witness. Like a bitch, I'm going bearing it. Rare in it, true story and a pair of chickens. Get your 18 life, that's a pair of kittens. Mankind destroying mankind by the minute. Time is money, but we can't buy the minutes. I love the phrase, got the limit, cause the sky is endless. But hate the phrase like a bitch because I'm a witness. Live a rap, you gon' die a witness. Wait, I used to push that like I'm trying fitness. Pyramid with the eye against it, I ain't against. But every member, close family member, die in suspense. Hell on earth, nigga, I am convinced. I keep intruders on my circle like I am a fence. And if you cross that line, I put your mind in the ditch. Digging for a pot of gold, never mind me, I'm minding this shit. 11 hours a hit, direct from Latin Ben. In retaliation from Bush attacking them. In silence, with violence. Our government corrupt, filled with tyrants. Rest in peace, Troy Davis, King Rodney, Martin Luther. Fell victim to the white Lucifer. We were and still are slaves. This shit a game to them, like arcades. They think we all maids. They send Obama to clean them Bush mess and get Osama too. Middle fingers up, I put down a 2, cause only piece I see is a 22. When I was 22, I went to prison for attending school less and in the kitchen more. To be a household name like Kenmore is all I'm after. My drive and ambition soar to the highest peak, and I ain't trying to preach, just my thoughts in black ink on a white sheet. Quakes in the NY and ANY. Body pale lives, the dark skin die. Cases scot free. Troy ain't with us and framing all the niggas, but they ain't pictures. Since the mother artist scared to paint pictures, I'ma grab my easel and start painting scriptures. Thou shalt not lie or steal, but my country still and lied for years. I'm just trying to get it poppin' like Orville and help them get the picture like all the mills. The old niggas shit, but I pay attention. They owe us real freedom and pay the difference. Wanna take it easy, but life's hard. God save us, lifeguard. Chuck. Real talk, real rap, nigga. Original the general. I am Florida, the annex.
You know what I'm saying? Like he give you that shit. You know what I'm saying? I got some records I'm gonna drop 2019. That's gonna display Lawless and Original the General plus one of my homies named Ragu. Ragu a vet. He been out here since SOP, Joey Cicero, and all the legends from that situation. You know what I'm saying? So and other people locally, you know, I be naming my own camp then shit, you know, people that I fuck with, and I don't wanna be like that, but my little nigga Shotty boy, he ready, he coming, he focused, he getting his stuff together. Little homie Slugs, One Cool, you know, everybody, they getting their stuff together. I mean, there's so many people that's local, you know, that's doing their thing, and it's hard for me to really even say that. You know, like, and I just name people that I knew personally, you know what I'm saying? But I know it's a lot of people out here doing their thing, because right now my city is where, you know, the light kind of got a light because of Kodak. You can't even put Kodak in that kind of, you know what I'm saying, that realm no more. You know what I'm saying? He's out of there, you know what I'm saying? Certain other people are out of that realm. You know, once you start getting a certain number for shows or you're getting paid for this, I don't treat it as local once you start working outside the market, you know what I'm saying? Shit, my advice is fuck with Hit Time, cause I'm about to open doors that people wouldn't open for you. People wouldn't, things people don't do. You know, you trying to figure out what to do and how to do this shit, you know. I would definitely send me a message on Instagram or Facebook or Twitter or something, cause I'm one of them dudes, I'm gonna give it to you straight. I ain't gonna lie to you about what you gotta do or do snake you out some cash, cause I ain't in for it for that, you know what I'm saying? I'm into making people better, you know what I'm saying? And I don't see nothing wrong with that, you know what I mean? So if you want me to give some advice to somebody locally, you need to find somebody that know me, you know what I'm saying? Cause I've been doing this a long time, you know what I mean? And I know bullshit, and if I don't know the answer, I know who to ask for the answer, you know what I'm saying? So I'm one of them dudes out here like that. I'm one of them connectors in the game. At this point, I've reached that point, you know what I'm saying? You know, paying dues and being around certain people and knowing what I know. So my knowledge makes me that connector between them and, you know, the reality, not that bullshit. Like, you know, people be out here selling you, talking about they're gonna do this and blast this and email this and, oh man, I got this, I can get you 1,000 followers shit and all that fuck shit, bro. I ain't about none of that, bro. Hit Town don't represent none of that shit, homie. You know, you wanna get your life on this music shit, call me, get at me, cause I ain't gonna play you. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all feel like I feel. you go to a DJ, you go to a music conference, and you out here trying to really fucking do your shit, and niggas' egos be like up to there, so they ain't even seeing or hearing what the fuck you gotta say. You know what I'm saying? They ain't giving you nothing tangible to take away with to like get growth, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Or my lady, whoever is getting this message right now, shit. Like, it's for everybody. Like, you know what I'm saying? Hit Town is the way to go. You know what I'm saying? Because I got some tricks on my sleeve, you feel me? Because I feel like the local artists, they make it unfair. They playing the game unfair. You know what I'm saying? They're not really looking for talent. They're not really looking for content. They were looking for ready-made shit. They looking for the microwave. You feel what I'm saying? There's no longer the process of, okay, you got talent, we gonna do this, let's partner up with this and do this and we can do that. You know, they scared to do certain things in the industry, and I don't know why, but you know, you got these people that claim they know what they know. So I'm just like them. I know what I know. You know what I mean? And I believe in togetherness, you know what I'm saying? I believe the more people come together, you know, the easier it is to beat people. It's days like this I appreciate the most. Sitting on the stools with my homies, chilling, cooling, having a good time. Reminiscing and making new memories. Shit ain't been easy these days. Lost my nigga Juice. Lost my nigga Sheen. Felt I needed just to come back and find myself, you know what I mean? Find myself sitting on 79th and Lomas with the same niggas, with the same dream. Yeah. That's right. I see y'all, man.
We get to the money, nigga, know that we ain't playing. We get to the money,
Talk that shit. 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 I've been out here. I've been out here. I've been out here. I've been out here.
This that Quavo, this that Takeoff, this that Offset, nigga. This that drip times 10, this tsunami, nigga. You see me covered in designer just like Justin Combs. I got the icon status in my chains on. You know I'm rolling in the money just like Baby Blue. I said I'm rolling in the money just like Baby Blue. I got an attitude like Northwest, like who is you? I got an attitude like Northwest, like who is you? This that billion baby flow. I got millions on the floor. Got my hands out in the dough, and you already should know. Got my LLC, my tax ID, now know I'm doing business. Got my LLC, my tax ID, now know I'm doing business. Getting money like no limit, Percy Miller. I'm a Hall of Fame player, Reggie Miller. In that black and red Rari like a thriller. Got them chokers on the neck, that's that glitter. I'm a master in this game, call me Splinter. Know my diamonds extra cold, boy, like winter. I'm a pro with this money, no beginner. I'm a thoroughbred, know that I'm a winner. I was born in this world as a sinner, and I know my father with me, that's what's realer. Major piece on the board, I'm a pillar. This that black butterfly caterpillar. Talk that shit. 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 I've been out here. I've been out here. I've been out here. I've been out here.
I've been out here.
I've been on my grind, I've been trying to get it. We been in the trap, we been counting digits. I got my partners with me, we came up y'all together. And through the good and bad, they stay down for whatever. I trust my dog with pounds, I trust my dog with cheese. I showed them how to fish, I taught them how to eat. You keep it real with me, I keep it real with you. And get your money right, you can get a Cardi too. Or a ghetto Bobby with a big old booty. Miss a lot of booty, no she is a cutie. Straight from Philly, know that booty real silly. Straight from Philly, know that booty real silly. Talking about racks on racks, ain't too many got it like that, got it like that. Let's just keep it all fat, boy, just keep it all fast. Yeah, talk that Billy to him, boy, talk that billionaire talk. Whoa, come through riding in the dome, come through riding in the dome. Yeah, still got keys in the game, still got keys to the game. Yeah, OG still spitting flame, OG still spitting flame. Still like giving out game, still like giving out game. Yeah, I ain't never gonna change, I ain't never gonna change. You know
Talk that shit. 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 I've been out here. 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 I think when you take your street connections and you start doing business, like real business, I think like there are a lot of similarities, right? So when you think about corporate is really like a dog-eat-dog type shit. It's like, you know, a lot of sharks, a lot of snakes, a lot of different shit. And when you think about the streets, it's the same way. There's snakes, there's rats, there's all of the same type of, you know, parasite type shit in it. So I take things that I've learned like discipline and I apply it to how I need to get up in the morning to handle my shit. If I'm working a bag, I'm getting up in the morning because guess what? It's certain people that get up in the morning at that type of day and I gotta get that bag. You know what I'm saying? If they're at lunch, I gotta get that bag. At dinner, I gotta get that bag. So at corporate, I'm transferring the same hustle, the same work ethic. You feel me? When I say I'm getting up in the morning and I'm here before everybody's here. You know what I'm saying? Like, this building was empty at first. You know what I mean? The studio it's not even our studio. This is like our little pre-production of what we doing. And I'm here before everybody. You know what I mean? You lead by example. So, you know, I was taught by a lot of people, a lot of OGs that's doing time. And I watched them from afar. You feel me? And I learned a lot. You know, they say you can learn a lot by watching sometimes. And I really didn't believe that until I started watching shit around me. You know, my OGs are real people in this world, you know, and I'm trying to do something different. You know, everybody got their thing that they doing, but when it's all said and done, I think that being in the street and being in corporate helps me deal with people, right? Because when you're dealing with corporate, you're dealing with so many different types of people, right? And you're dealing with so many different types of emotions. So it's the same thing with the street. I'm dealing with emotions and different types of people. And so you have to be able to be like water, you know what I'm saying? Because at any point in time, you could be somewhere, you know what I mean, doing this and doing that. And the only way to get to those levels, you know, that we dream about, the levels that we pursue and have our goals for is to kind of like, you know, be like water. We got a lot to offer when it comes to music once we get ourselves organized. You know what I'm saying? Everything is about about being focused, and we gotta move like Atlanta move. You know what I mean? I like that. I like how Atlanta move, because Atlanta move like a snake. And then once they got it they just wrapped it like a python and they squeezing that shit and they ain't letting it go. We got the same means and we can do the same things. It just gotta be a little bit more organized, and we working on that as a whole, you know what I mean? Communicating with each other and starting to do songs. And as you see the music come up out of here, you're gonna start seeing more things like that. So our wave is coming, you know, Broward as a whole, Miami, Palm Beach, that Tri-County thing as a whole, it's gonna happen.
Welcome to the trap, dog. This boy Smiley, man. Yeah.
Are you insane like me? Been in pain like me? Bought $100 bottle of champagne like me, just to pour that motherfucker down the drain like me. Would you use your water bill to try to stain like me? Are you insane like me? Been in pain like me? Bought $100 bottle of champagne like me, just to pour that motherfucker down the drain like me. Would you use your water bill to try to stain like me?
Are you high like me? Come and fly with me. We on another level, let your mind be free. I got perks and I got Zans running through my system on this liquor and this grass. I feel like I'm on Pluto, I'm so high, I'm with the stars. Floating and I'm rolling and you know I'm on the ball. I'm vibing in my zone, I'm so fucked up, I swear to God. I be living some days out here, just get hard. I'm feeling how I'm feeling, sometimes you gotta hit the ball. Pour me up a joint, I'm gon' need a double shot. I ain't tryna eat a thing. Hey, hey. I said I might just need the whole bottle. I said I might just need the whole bottle. Lately things been going crazy. I said not lately, I've been feeling crazy. And I just wanna clear my mind, and I know everything gon' be just fine.
Are you insane like me? Been in pain like me? Bought $100 bottle of champagne like me, just to pour that motherfucker down the drain like me. Would you use your water bill to try to stain like me? Are you insane like me? Been in pain like me? Bought $100 bottle of champagne like me, just to pour that motherfucker down the drain like me. Would you use your water bill to try to stain like me? Are you
Home of the hustlers, I ain't smoking weed, ride some forward, sliding by the sea, sipping on the lean, zand up nigga, zombie died nigga, feel my pain, riding that one day, do this sad day, take mine away, get away from the pain. Life's so hard, sometimes we can't worry, life's so hard, time still goes on. And I ride for my niggas that are here for me. And I'm talking to niggas that really do love me. On this shit like every day. You know we gotta make a way. Pouring on the champagne and sipping on this lean, nigga. I'm smoking on the best of cuz. And this is how a nigga
Are you
feel.
insane like me? Been in pain like me? Bought $100 bottle of champagne like me, just to pour that motherfucker down the drain like me. Would you use your water bill to try to stain like me? Are you insane like me? Been in pain like me? Bought $100 bottle of champagne like me, just to pour that motherfucker down the drain like me. Would you use your water bill to try to stain like me? Are you
Straight up. Welcome to the trap zone, man. Dade County, Palm Beach, Broward County. Y'all know what it is, man.
You know, but stuff like I'm developing right now is gonna help that. It's gonna speed up the process. It's gonna put people together that necessarily wouldn't even have been on records together. Excuse me, you know what I'm saying? So I think we're gonna be all right. I mean, we're gonna have a lot to give because there's so much different shit here. Like, you know, we got our own thing coming. You know what I'm saying? It's just in due time. But we coming. I like what I'm seeing. I like what I'm hearing around the city. You know, like I say, I don't know everybody. You know what I mean? But the stuff that I have heard, the stuff that people have put me up on, like, we just got to get a little bit more organized, a little bit more tight as a musical community. You know what I mean? Because in the A, in LA, New York, Texas, you know, it's certain places that they have real musical communities, like, you know what I'm saying? And they like really share information. They critique each other's work. They help each other. So that's what I think we building, and we lacking a little bit department. But like I said, we coming. Oh man, me and my homies we go back and forth. Even my family, we go back and forth on Kanye, because Kanye to me, how I want to explain this. Like, Kanye sees the world differently. And once your eyes have been opened to a certain degree, right, you move differently. You know what I'm saying? Like, his world is not like our world. It's not normal. Now, do I think he would do some of this shit if his mama was here? No, I don't think so. I think he would move a little differently, because when your mom's is here, like my mama, when I do certain things, I like call my mama like, yo, you think this cold? And she be like, yeah, that's straight. Or I call my mama and be like, hey, I'm about to do da 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 da. What you think? She be like, nah, don't do that. That ain't right. I'm like, all right, cool. So he doesn't have that balance, right? To make him, you know, the Kanye we love. You know what I'm saying? That's really what that is. But as far as him and Trump, man, you gotta, bro, Kanye thinking on some whole nother level shit. Like, you don't know what, I can't even say, bro. It's so hard for me to decipher like what he own, because I'm not like for it or against it. I'm trying to figure it out. So before I start making decisions on what he own, hell, I would probably have to talk to a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, what's your real aim or what's your real goal? Yeah, I could see through T.I. Instagram like, oh yeah, that's T.I. view, you know what I'm saying? Or that's Joe Schmo's view. But as far as what Kanye on, I do know in the shoe department, in the clothing department, like, he is fucking going crazy. And that's dope. Like, you can't knock that. You can't knock his moves and what he doing. They told Kanye he was crazy. They did. They told Ye he was crazy. But when you look at what Ye doing and you look at Ye moves, I mean, it's all Ye, right? When the New Orleans shit happened, it was like George Bush don't like black people. You know, when he did the award show, Beyonce shit, it's always a shock shit. It's always something shocking. Now, this might not be marketing, but at the same time, hell, it keep his name ringing bells, bro. You know what I'm saying? So whatever he got going on with Trump, hopefully it is something good. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's a different way of approaching politics. We ever think about that? We do the same shit over and over. Like, at some point, maybe we try something different, maybe it might work. We ain't never seen a nigga sit down and talk to the president from hip-hop. How about that one, bro? Can you understand? Can you feel me on that? Like, I ain't never seen Jay-Z on CNN. He might have talked to Obama, but that was behind closed doors. You know what I'm saying? Diddy might have talked to him, Ross, whoever might have talked to Obama. That was behind closed doors. We talking about, like, the world seeing this shit. That was impactful. As a black man, you should be happy just for him even being able to sit in the White House regardless of what he on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I don't know. It's so crazy. You just got to figure out his point of view. You know what I'm saying? And what he on. You always got to put yourself in the other person's shoes on what they think. You know, he said a lot of outlandish shit. That's Kanye. We know Kanye for being Kanye. So does President Trump. That's why they cool. You know what I'm saying? They say crazy shit. So why wouldn't they vibe? You know what I'm saying? It's like if they both was OG smokers and Kanye showed up with the OG, Trump probably would be like, oh, that's my dog. You know what I'm saying? That's why they cool. You know what I'm saying?
I'm from the city of the D, boy, where we riding on them Chevys and we clean, boy. You see these old Jamaicans, you know these cheat codes. Everybody out there know like we know. Where I'm from, we bout that dumb shit. Dreadlocks hanging out the window with a drumstick. Get your head knocked off for thinking that you run shit. Out of town niggas know we the ones to run with. Got a couple dollars, I could probably get you wig split. And you can enter the city, we ain't playing about that fuck shit. Talking on these records and we really bout that street shit. Couple niggas with me and you know they won't sleep, yeah. Know they on a mission and they on their way to see ya. See my hitters coming and they riding in a Kia. Thought it was some niggas, but it really was my chica. Twin senoritas and they straight from Venezuela. You think they tryna holler, but they pay to knock your top off. That's how these niggas get knocked out, trying to get they rocks off. We ain't playing no games down here, nigga, this that trill shit. My niggas know how that live is, everybody gon' feel this. Had them been to hell and back, y'all on some real shit. But y'all niggas never facing 62 a L. Gotta put the house up just to try to get a bail. Niggas out here snitching, got you sitting in the cell. Them niggas that you question be the ones that's gon' tell. And God got my back and they ain't meant for me to fail. I made it through the fire, know I made it out the jail. Know a nigga blessed just to be here. Thanking God every day that I get to see ya. And story gotta come back, just to come up. Niggas and these bitches chained on me, now they fucked up. I done made a hit, now these niggas say I love dog. I done got a bad, big bad like Santa. See me in that foreign at the mobile or the Citgo. I be at the racetrack, I be at the corner store. I'll let the hard rock smoking on the top floor. 5K for the feature, 12 bands for the show. New watch, new chain, everything drip. I got new hoes, old hoes, I'm still pimp. Hottest nigga in the city, you can tell him I'm ripped. Take your high score down and I'm the nigga that's winning. I'm a king in the jungle, understanding my position. I go hard every time, nigga know I'm never slipping. I'm a savage for the cabbage and you know that I'm a beast. And I do this for them niggas that stay down with me, down with me.
It's time for hip hop to go forward. You know, like if we trying to do something different and be better and for the youth and make something where they have avenues, they have doors, they have different opportunities than what we had, then I think like, yeah, I think it's time for us to you know, go forward. I think that's most important for the youth. Like, I mean, even as hip hop as a whole, I think it's time for us to kind of like take hip hop and break it up in genres. You know what I'm saying? Because there's so much diversity now in hip hop. You just can't say, oh, this is hip hop. You feel me? Like, to me, like, hip hop is so diverse now. There's hip hop trap, there's hip hop gangster, there's pop hip hop, there's so many, there's rock hip hop. You know, all that shit like the Little Red Kid on, the 6ix9ine, like all that's like rock hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like that's some whole other shit. Like the kids, even what XXX was on, XXX was on some emo rap. It was, to me, that's what I call it. I don't know if they call it that, but to me, in my mind, it's like, it's full of emotions. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's emotion rap. Cause it's sadness, it's pain, it's depression, it's shit like that. It's the shit that the kids going through, cause you know that's real life to them right now. Some of them are going through the depression. If you look at shit that went happen in Parkland, in Florida, like that was a massacre shooting. So yeah, when you have songs that's talking about what they're going through and emotional wise, that fits that. You know what I'm saying? And then you have other things that fit, you know, party, club, strip club, radio. It's so much shit, bro. So yeah, I think like we gotta leave a map or something for them to start making this, you know, bigger. You know what I mean? Because a lot of us are elders in the game, you know what I'm saying? OGs in the game. So you gotta take what you learn and apply it to them so that they have a better opportunity. You know what I mean? It's like as far as that though, I think like that's what we gotta do. I mean, I feel like the youth is more like they got a more I love their spirit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't understand the millennials, and I don't like all the shit they do, but I like the shit that they do as far as how they move. You know what I mean? The music is different. The music is sounding different. I think to me sometimes we give credit to the wrong people. You know what I mean? I might be fucked up for saying what I'm gonna say, but I mean, if a song, when you sample a song to me, right? And you know, it was already a number one when you sampled it. So when you do it, it's still a number one. That's gonna make people still be like fucking with the song. That's a million people who already fuck with that song. So you pretty much got a chance of still making a hit record if you just stay in the right pocket, right? So that ain't really making no hit. Like to me, a lot of people that are underestimated are the people that come up with creative actual like sounds. Like it's nothing, it's all original. Like there's no sampling. Like dude made this, he was on the keyboard like you see here, and he did da 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 da, and he came up with da 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 da, and it went number one. Like I think we need to start giving those type of people the accolade over the people that's taking records and you know what I'm saying, and they already hits. Don't get me wrong, it's cool because we've made that a style. It's a style on some levels, right? But like back in the day, people used to sing people records over. You know what I'm saying? It would be a number one hit by Marvin Gaye, but then Aretha Franklin was singing a whole different way, and it still was that. It was like a remake. That's cool. But at the end of the day, like I think like we need to give like people credit. The real people credit that's making like original shit. You know what I'm saying? I think we devaluing the originality. That's kind of like what made hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Because everything out of hip hop started from a natural creative form, whether it was in the motherfucker's garage, you know what I'm saying, or wherever they was at, in a dorm room, apartment, wherever, studio, wherever. It's just like the originality, you know what I'm saying? And you can be original with samples, but I really believe like we kind of like gave people a little bit more credit than what they deserve, you know, unless they are original in sound. Like Kanye used a lot of samples, right? You know what I'm saying? And Just Blaze, they might be using samples, but the way they have created that shit, it was like epic. Like, yeah, man, nobody ever thought you could take records and do that to it. You know what I'm saying? Even some shit that Puff did, there was some shit that you was just like, man, damn, he did that. You know what I mean? So you gotta give him that credit for bringing it back. You know what I'm saying? And I think some of the shit is, you know, keeping it in the game, keeping it relevant, keeping history. Cause when you hear a record pop off like that, like my nigga Greasy, you know, we ain't tight like that or not, but you know, I've talked to him, had conversation with him, and just to see like how he popped off with a record that was an original record, but you know, that record was an old record for one of my partners that he told me. He said Greasy been had that in there for like 4 or 5 years, and to see it pop off now, it's like damn, you know what I'm saying? So even when I say what I say, it doesn't apply to everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like people can pop off different ways, or the sound changes a different way. Like he made that shit sounded like one of those game-changing type shits, like a Kanye, like when a Puff, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I think. You know what I mean? I really feel like the game is on that. The game is on change, you know, and the youth is trying to find different ways to make it innovative. Technology's going crazy. So shit, bro. Like when I'm trying to do me, I'm trying to keep up with the youngsters. That's why I keep a lot of little dudes with me. You know what I'm saying? And I stay locked in. You know what I'm saying? You see where we at? You know what I'm saying? This battleground, you know what I'm saying? Zero, ground zero, you know what I mean? Like, I don't really like leaving, you know what I mean? I like to stay locked in on what we doing, cause I got a lot to do, you know what I'm saying? And time ain't waiting. That's what I think a lot of people, they don't value time. You know, this year I lost a lot of people close to me, you feel me? Like, and I ain't really had to go through that in a long time. And that's why it's like, shit, bro, I gotta get moving. I gotta do this, I gotta do that. I gotta have this done. I need these people to do this. Well, who's on the phone with this person? Is this done? Like, you know, it's like a lot of shit. And I don't really have time for playing, you know, games or people fucking around, you know.
You know we stay out all night. Wake up in the morning, gotta catch another flight. Running down the bag, know I'm all about my money. Real low key, and I'm stacking all hundreds. Y'all know me, man, 100 miles and running. My foot to the floor, 100 miles and running. Already know, 100 miles and running. We ain't stopping for the pool, 100 miles and running. 100 miles and running, I'm good. Brand new shit, yeah, some shit I bought like yesterday. Brand new shit, we gon' put this bitch on the E-way. Now brand new bitch, yeah, she got a brand new attitude. When I take her out, now you know she act a fool. Hit the streets and we just call her whole commotion, whole commotion. At the light you see him, scoping. In this foreign, you ain't never ever seen in your life. In this foreign, with a bitch that you dream of at night. No, we flexing in this bitch. No, I'm turned up in this shit. Getting high behind this tent. Keep your words in your 2 cents. I got your rent up on my wrist. Frito-Lay, I got them chips. I get money, I don't trip. I get money, I don't trip. Yeah, know I got that side. Yeah, know I got no right. Yeah, running in that foreign. Yeah, running, you know we stay out all night. Wake up in the morning, gotta catch another flight. Running down the bag, know I'm all about my money. Real low key, and I'm stacking all hundreds. Y'all know me, man, 100 miles and running. My foot to the floor, 100 miles and running. Already know, 100 miles and running. We ain't stopping for the pool, 100 miles and running. 100 miles and running, I'm good. I done got this money, time to act a fool, baby. I done spent a check on a brand new Mercedes. V12 top off, Chevys can't hang with me. Brand new 911 niggas wanna race with me. Every day in the street running up a check, dog. Getting money looking good, I can fuck your bitch, dog. Gripping grain, paper, man, I know you see my neck trend. Bossed up everything, niggas know my name, bitch. Smiley in this bitch. I've been on my grind in this shit. Know this music took some time. Now I'm rich. I've been out here on the grind, doing flips, getting money off the shows, getting money off the load. To these bitches, yeah, I'm cold. Got no time for no hoe. You know we stay out all night. Wake up in the morning, gotta catch another flight. Running down the bag, know I'm all about my money. Real low key, and I'm stacking all hundreds. Y'all know me, man, 100 miles and running. My foot to the floor, 100 miles and running. Already know, 100 miles and running. We ain't stopping for the pool, 100 miles and running. 100 miles and running, I'm good.
Find my music on iTunes, Deezer, Spotify, like all the platforms that you can go listen to music and buy music. You know, I got some stuff on SoundCloud. I don't really be pressing my cloud because at the end of the day, this shit about streams, bro. Like, I work too hard not for my music to be getting nothing. So I'd rather get the streams than be getting them plays. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to SoundCloud and none of that shit, but you know what I'm saying? If I'm gonna put my music out and I'm gonna do this shit, man, you ain't You ain't gonna just get my music on no SoundCloud. You can just download that shit or go to some site. You know, I ain't with all that. You know, man, what we doing right now is we doing R.I.P. to the trap. R.I.P. to the trap is my man Jay Anglin. That's my ace boom coon. You know what I'm saying? He did Running. What else Jay done did on there? He did the intro track on the mixtape, cause I'm dropping the R.I.P. to the Trap album and a mixtape. Rock T, that's my dude from out of Texas. You probably done heard I got a track called This Is It. Talk That Shit. And then Rock T got the main theme song called R.I.P. to the Trap. But as far as that, I got S.Fire. I got some people on here, man, that you know, y'all need to get ready, bro, cause my music was dope. This shit is dope. I don't give a fuck. I think I put a good project together. Me and my team, we waited a while. We done been dropping videos. You know what I'm saying? That's everybody in the office, man. We out here working, you know what I'm saying? You hear people sliding and rolling and shit. Don't trip. It's okay. But R.I.P. to the Trap. That's what it is. It's gonna be on Tidal, iTunes, what else? Google Play, every platform that's available. You know what I'm saying? I got 9 joints on there, and I put some time into that shit. You feel me? Like R.I.P. to the Trap mean a lot to me, and it's like rest in peace to doing a lot of shit. And a lot of people may feel when I say that R.I.P. to the Trap represents I'm done with certain things and I'm elevating to this next thing. It's that transition, you feel me? It also is, you know what I'm saying, like, it mean a lot as far as my man is Juice, R.I.P. That's my little bro, you know what I'm saying? He passed, he got killed, you know what I'm saying, back in June in Chicago. And like, the plan was to do this and do that, so it's for me, fulfilling a plan that we put together along with other people to say, okay, this how we gonna do this how we gonna do that, and let's finish it like that, you know what I'm saying? And I couldn't have got to a certain point or got started if it wasn't for my little dog, you know what I'm saying? Like, Jay-Z got Tata, that's my Tata, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna make sure what we said we was gonna do, we do. You feel me? My favorite video is probably This Is It, cause we went from Vegas to LA to Arizona. But my man's is PH, you know what I'm saying? King Films, King Production. Look, when we do R.I.P. to the Trap and the rest of these records that I got on my album, man, we finna kill the bar. Like I say, This Is It is the shit now. Shit, when we finish doing these other songs, it's some songs on here, you know what I'm saying, like Same Nigga, I'm the Same Nigga. Jay made that beat, Jay Anglin made that beat, bro. When we do the video to that shit gonna go up. When we do R.I.P. to the Trap, it's gonna go up. Like, I got Girls Just Wanna Have Fun by Jay, that shit gonna go up, bro. Like, it's so many records. I think, like, we have fun making videos because of it's like we make them memories. We don't necessarily make videos just to be making them for the song. They like a point in time where we can mark, say, oh, like, yeah, we was all out here, we was doing this and we was doing that. So they turn into memories for us, you know what I'm saying? Because when I'm no longer here, you feel me? Like, my video's gonna be here. You know what I'm saying? My music gonna be here. You know what I'm saying? My story gonna be here. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what it is. Yo, this your boy Smiley. I represent that here town thing, that YFB thing, that BMF thing. You feel what I'm talking about? Hey, at the end of the day, man, I need y'all to go get that R.I.P. to the Trap, December 4th. R.I.P. to the Trap, December 4th. Man, I'm on there. And sponsored by Jose Cuervo. But nah, real shit though. Find me on all social networks, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, Smiley Hit Town Records, all that shit. We out here and get ready. R.I.P. to the Trap. R.I.P. to the Trap. R.I.P. to the Trap. R.I.P. to the Trap. Hey.
in the Ford. Getting high behind this tent, no I'm bent. I'm just sliding, nigga, riding through my city, getting high. See me vibing, nigga, low key. I'm a OG, bumping OD. Purple weed on that purple lane, bout the OD. Call the weed, man, we gon' need another OZ. Got some bitches say they love me, they gon' let me fuck for free. I know that they don't really love me, they just wanna smoke my weed. And I'm not one for choosing, all you hoes can get this dick from me. It's my shit. Every time this come on, I get lit. Jump up in my whip and take a trip. And you know I'm higher than a bitch. You can tell these people this is it. You can tell them people this is it. You can tell them people this is it. I used to shop at Sears, now a nigga shop at Macy's. All linen fit, and it's coming out of KGs. Walking in them Stacy's and still rocking the AP. Boy, your ass crazy. Damn, your ass crazy. Sipping on this Tennessee, feeling like it's 10 of me. Girls can't hang around me if they got bad energy. Pray and talk to God in my ride, that's my remedy. These haters say I'm local, but they know I'm a celebrity. I'm riding in my spaceship, flying in this cockpit. Girls wanna hang with me, cause I got that bomb dick. I'm smooth and I'm cooler, and they know I keep that good shit. My shit. Every time this come on, I get lit. Jump up in my whip and take a trip. And you know I'm higher than a bitch. You can tell these people this is it.